The next day, she went to work. Then she entered the office. When she entered, she could sense tension all over the place. She greeted everyone as usual. But when she entered our office, another person has occupied her seat. She was so confused about everything. She heard a knock. The woman entered and said, "The MD wants to see you outside." I went out with the hope of getting news to everything that was happening, not knowing I was about to hear the news that would shatter the course of her life. "Good morning, Ma," the MD said. Then he turned and added, "Mrs. Evis, I'm so peeved seeing you here after raining curses on me yesterday." My mom replied, "Curses? How?" The MD looked at her in anger and said, "So you're asking me how? You sent a resignation letter. And after I received the news, I tried to call you, but you responded with curses via text messages. And as a matter of fact, if you believe that nobody could replace you, you must be badly mistaken, because someone has taken up your position and we could see the impact in 2 days. Just within 2 days." She then called the gate man and said, "If I see this woman here again, you'll be replaced just like her." My mother left with a saddened heart. When she got home, she confronted my dad, asking why he did that wicked thing. His response was, "It was because of your disobedience that I did that. I told you to call title to relatives, but you refused. You can go call them now to help you restore back your job." And that was the end of the job. That was how my mom became a housewife. And when she opposed that, he always went violent, leaving her with bruises. She was even pregnant then. My mom was now dependent on Dad. And because of that, he decided when he gives her money and when not to. She really suffered. And when she finally gave birth to me, it became worse. He would give her money that wasn't enough to do anything. And at the end of the day, she would end up buying things that were substandard. This continued for years till I grew up. My mom and I experienced poverty even while my dad was rich. My dad could afford one of the best schools in the country, but I ended up going to a public school. I'm not trying to downgrade public schools though, but just describing how rich my dad was. When I was 15, that was when my mom started a petty business because my dad gave her the go-ahead since he promised not to involve himself with us again. He had mentioned that we were the cause of the low sales in his business, and that was how the journey started. My mom would always cry, but she never gave up. She started selling provisions, and the gain she made from it was what she used to sponsor my education, while my dad never involved himself with anything. I was depressed as a child, and that changed my perspective about men. I hated them. There were times my mom and I would be walking home, and my dad would drive past us